So this is the class I created, and I gave it a name grade 10 English. I want to give some work to be done at home to my students. I'll go to classwork, create the assignment. I've got many of these options available here, and give a title to the work which I'm going to assign. Say it is writing, and because I want it to be done in time, so I will choose a date, so 4th by 5 o'clock. Hit this small triangular icon here. Now you have created a task. You can do a little more work with this. Go to edit, and if you want to send some attachment with the work, if you want to send some sheets, worksheets, or some explanatory notes, or something that you want them to study, if you hit this icon, which is just like a clip icon, which is the same for attachment, you will come down here with many of options available to you. I want to send a file from here. Now I will check where my file is. Okay, now I'll take this file. You can see it is attached here now. And most important, I'll make one thing very sure, that I click here and make sure that this portion, which is students can edit, is selected. Otherwise the students will not be able to do anything with this given worksheet. Now here I'm entering the student's classroom. It is a student's mobile phone, and when he enters his classroom, basically when he enters the classroom, he has to join the class with the given class code. So when he comes to check his assignment, he finds it here. So when he touches the attachment there, he comes to his assignment, which is about the multiplication. And this sheet which is available, it is a kind of sheet where the child can write with his fingers. These days everyone uses a smartphone, so it's touch phone, so he can do it with the fingers. He can tap this pen and then start writing. And if he wants to zoom, so he should tap away from the pen, and using his fingers he can widen it up and he can zoom the page. Now he can do it like he can do 6 4s are 24, 6 4s are 24 plus 2 total 6 26, and so on. And then remember to save it. You see the 3 dots on the top right corner, hit there and you will get the option of saving. Now he has saved his work. Now he has to send it back to the teacher. And if he wants to add some other attachment, the student can do it. He simply has to click on this add attachment, and again he would be coming to a page where it shows various options available. So he can send file, he can send any drive material, he can send a website link, documents, slides, sheets, PDF, anything. He can even record his voice and send, and take photo and send to you. If the teacher has forgotten to send an extra sheet to write on, he can attach himself. Of course he needs the permission for that. So while attaching that extra sheet, there's one page which would ask him to seek permission from the teacher. At this point he would be able to do the work only when the teacher gives sanctions his request. Once his request is approved, now you can see that one sheet is attached there. He can click on it, and again the same thing, he can choose to work on the sheet, and he can use his fingers to write on the sheet the same way like before. Now he wants to do it manually on the extra sheet, he can do it here. He can multiply and after multiplying this with his fingers using as a pen, he can save it. After completing his work and saving his work, he has to hand in, means he has to send it back to teacher. So he touches this hand in. Now this will straight away go to the teacher who had sent this work, who would later evaluate it. And once it is submitted, you will see a black strip at the bottom with the text work submitted, which means work has been sent to the teacher. Now again, it is the class teacher who was teaching. It is the mobile phone of class teacher or subject teacher now. And he wants to check how many students have returned the work. So he can go in here and check how many students have sent the answer. And generally, he would see a notification, and number of notification will be mentioned up there, like how many students have sent something. Now if you check the work which you had sent and click on it, you will see the sheets, whatever he has done. And this is the one, you know, you saw the last time. This is the one which he was doing with his finger. It's here, it's open for you to evaluate, and you can also put a tick using your finger and picking up the pen and color, and do not forget to save. And then there's another one of the task which you did on the separate page. Now here again you can use your finger to put a tick or write any message or write any comment. Again, don't forget to save. And after this you hit return, tap on update, then you will see a black strip at the bottom with the text saying work. I think there is some error. It should be work returned to the named student. Anyways, it is submitted now. Now when the student checks in his classroom, he finds the message or the notification, and when the student hits the return icon, it straight away takes him to the work which teacher has returned to him. He clicks on it and checks what is the position status of his work. You can check, you can tap on the work, and you'll see that he will get to the page which you had evaluated, and you had even given some notes. So in 2 minutes you return the answer, and in 2 or 5 minutes they can finish writing things and send back to you. And you want to evaluate now, you want to evaluate later, that's up to you. And similarly you can send the students the work, whatever work you want to do, be it text or be it voice message or be it drawings or be it picture composition, anything. Whenever you're free, you must correct and evaluate all these works of students. When you go back to your class after you have given the homework, and now it's time to correct the work of the students. For example, here as a teacher I have given the work to students of PIGCSE, and now let me go to the class and see if the work is done. Yeah, some of them have written the work here, but that's not total number of students are not reflected here. So what we can do is you can go to classwork and go to the task that you had given, like writing, and I have this list of all the students, those who have done the work. So we have turned in, means basically they all have done the work, but these 5 students, they did not hit the icon turn in, but they have done the work. They have turned in, and these are 2 students. I have returned the answers to them. So for example, now I want to see this child's work, and this is the work she has done. So I can, now I'm going to check it, this what they have done, and I saved it, and now I will return it back to a student. I'll hit return and return the work, and back there she can see my comments, my checking work. And then I'll go to the second student here, and this is the work which I want her to show, and she has written here. She's also understood a bit, so I can say both well tried. You can even sign and again save and send it back and return. The moment you hit the return, it goes back to the student. So work return to Ishwari Kalidas, it message pops up down there. And so you can also write the comment here if you want to give any private comment to her, something that you want to say. For example, if I go to Srihita, suppose, and that is her writing, that's also okay. So you can save and send it back and return. So it reflects here like 5 turned in and I have 5 return. Return means I've sent, after checking the work, I've sent their work back to them. If you go to this people here, then you will see the students and you can grade them here. For example, you go to this and click here writing, and you can check what she did here. And then we save it.